Hey everybody, this is Rudy Chavarria for College Web Media, coming to you here from Vancouver, Canada. It's approximately about 35 degrees out here. We're standing here on the set of War 4, The Planet of the Apes. You can see behind me the brilliant sets. We've got some amazing interviews with some brilliant insights on the film. First of all, thank you so much for being here on behalf of college students. I know they're going to really appreciate what wisdom you're going to give us. Two things. First, I want to talk about orangutans. I know we're talking about War of the Planet of the Apes, but I want to see if maybe what you can share with a college student who's going to see this and think, maybe I want to change my major. Maybe I want to study orangutans. And so what advice would you give that student?
Well, I'm sure that anybody who's interested in the study of great apes, I think and I've seen this happen for many people, is because I've met gorillas, I have met chimpanzees, or had the chance to encounter and observe them.
Right.
And when I first met an orangutan, it was an instant, it's something I must follow. So I don't know if it's something. I think it's something that's got to be experienced rather than thought about. And now, if people have an interest in great apes, they're going to go into a line of study along there. But there does seem to be a way that some people go gorillas, chimpanzees, and then people like me, actually, it's a coincidence, I think, with the role, since the role introduced me to orangutans, but I instantly had a sense of wanting to know more about orangutans. And I don't know that there's a way that you can... Like, it's just something you find naturally. Right. If that makes sense.
Just like an experience or something. Then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And obviously that's a passion of yours now.
It has become so.
And where are they right now in terms of are they an endangered species?
Yes,
Is there
very much
something
so.
That maybe you could tell a college student you should volunteer or something like that?
I think that's something that everybody would need to explore on their own. But I mean, the facts are about orangutans. They are the only Indonesian great ape, the only arboreal great ape. They live only in Indonesia, on the islands of Sumatra and Borneo. In Borneo, they are on the endangered list. There's only 40,000 left in the world. Wow. And in Sumatra, on the critically endangered list, only 5,000 or so left in the world. So their survival is reaching a breaking point. And especially in the island of Sumatra, I would imagine that this is the remaining ones at this point. It's a big battle to keep land for them at this point in time.
Right.
So that is their conservation status. It's not good.
Right.
They are, but to get involved within the conservation movement and around in supporting that is something that, like, once you have fallen in love with an orangutan, it's very hard to turn away from that. I certainly,
awesome.
For me, it was like opening like the tip of an iceberg.
Got it.
And I feel like I am a student of orangutans. I will always be a student, and I'm seeing a bit more and more of the iceberg as time goes on. But it's and the community of people working on their behalf. Right. Either in their husbandry and care in sanctuary situations or in their conservation in the wild is an amazing community of people that it's been an incredible joy for me to get to know. I mean, what kind of a gift?
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
kind of a gift is that?
Now, let's talk quickly about actress now.
Yeah.
We're out here in Vancouver, 30-degree weather, right?
Yeah.
How do you prepare yourself as an actress to work in this type of environment?
Well, you try not to think about it in advance. Prepare the orangutan and all of the physical stuff with that, and to make sure that, like, I trained physically. I trained myself physically as strongly as I could. And orangutans are very yogic. They have a yogic flexibility that one has to keep up with. The arm strength, all of that. Cardio, but quadrupedal running around is a very cardio-intensive activity.
Absolutely.
The horseback riding training, all of that. So I've got to have a physical skill set that's very, it's a wide physical skill set required for this. So that's part of it, that preparation for that. And then along the way, so that the immunity doesn't lag and stuff. So ginseng tea, green tea, apples, sticking with the straight and narrow in terms of a pretty strong self-discipline throughout the shoot to stay focused.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Cheers. Okay, so there you have it. Some great interviews. Hopefully all of you really got something out of this. Tune in.
It will be a planet of apes.